Good morning, everybody. I think Carl's given you a good welcome to start with, and you've all had a bacon butty. So the next thing I'm going to introduce is Mark Barrow is going to tell you today about the economic growth that we've got in Shropshire. It's very exciting. We've got Tim Pritchard over there with the Riverside project, which is absolutely a fantastic project, which I think you all need to have a look at and find out how we're regenerating Shrewsbury, and how maybe even the Northwest Relief Road will help that put people into Shrewsbury and take the vehicles out. So that's very exciting. And lastly, we want to talk about fostering. Fostering is a big thing in Shropshire. We have this cycle where we put our adults and social carers are huge, it's swallowing our budget up, as you all know. And if you can think about fostering, it takes people or children out of the cycle of going into a home, into a home, and then into a family, an environment, which breaks a circle. And we really need to sort that out to help our children in Shropshire. So without further ado, I'll ask Mr. Begley to come forward.
Very good morning. Just looking at the schedule for today. In recent times or previous times, they gave me 5 minutes for the introduction speech. On the paperwork this morning, it says 2.5 minutes. Further evidence of public cutbacks, I think. Last time I was stood in front of you, I talked about VUCA and that volatile, uncertain, complex and ambiguous environment that we all operate within. But I'm pleased to inform you, I've been reliably informed myself, that we're now in a Barney environment. So that's brittle, anxious, non-linear and incomprehensible. So good news all round. What I think that's trying to say is that change is constant for us all, and I think really the key message for me, for you this morning, is that as an authority, as a county, we remain absolutely focused on economic development, and I think we've got lots of evidence of that hopefully we'll share with you today. Please do take the time to have a look at our Smithfield Riverside project over there, and just to consider actually the scale of the regeneration in Shrewsbury at the moment. We've also got evidence that in 2022 we landed about £15 million to support business growth up and down the county, and we're due to finish that. Are we there? There we are. We're due, that wasn't me doing a comedy act, that was the thing. We're due to finish, complete all that in March 25. So that's the focus. It won't have escaped your attention either in national media and local media, just about the precarious financial situation that the public sector finds itself in, and that's absolutely honed in terms of what it looks like locally for Shropshire Council. Extremely challenging times, you know this, but again, in spite of, or perhaps because of that, I'm absolutely convinced that our focus needs to remain on that economic development. As part of that national message that you're hearing, you should also have heard that actually the boffins consider UK PLC to be absolutely ripe for inward investment. And there also appears to be no shortage of global capital investment looking for a home. And I want to put Shropshire right on the front foot with that, in pole position for that. And hopefully over the course of this morning, you'll hear more about the Marches Forward partnership, which again, I think contributes to that agenda. So just before I finish this morning, in terms of introductions, if there's one person or group of people I would encourage you to speak to, I know they're going to be talking later on in the morning, but that's our fostering and adoption team from the council, probably doing the most important work of us all in this room. So please, if you can, spend time there, particularly because there are members of that team that were in Tenerife last night and have come here with a very thick head this morning, so that will be entertainment in itself. Can I just thank you all for attending, and I hope you have a very, very good morning. Thank you very much indeed.